Hi and welcome to the Philosopher's Games. My first video about Dark Souls 3's The Ringed City DLC will be a guide for the first boss fight, so this video has obviously spoilers for the first boss in it. Well, if you are here, you probably already found the demon prince or princess. I recommend equipping some blooming purple musk clumps to cure toxic if things go wrong, and good fire resistances. You can also consider equipping red bug pellets later on in the fight. As almost always in Dark Souls 3, faster weapons are recommended and bleeding seems to work well against this boss. Also, this fight can be a bit chaotic, so you will get hit from time to time, which is usually not a big deal, but a high amount of HP is still recommended. A shield for safety can help too, but I recommend dodging the attacks. But let's have a look at the first phase. When the fight starts, maybe eat a green blossom for more stamina regeneration, and if possible buff your weapons. The demons should be a bit more resistant against fire. You have some time when the fight starts, so no need to hurry. When the fight starts, you see there are two enemies called Demon in Pain and Demon from Below. Depending on who you kill first, the final phase will alter. I prefer killing the demon from below first, and I think it's easier for a more aggressive playstyle, and if you know how to dodge his special attack, it becomes quite easy. So in this guide I will only cover that scenario. So the demon from below is the left one. He's already empowered, so he's glowing red from start. What you do now is wait until you see this poison trail, then run or dodge past it and start fighting the demon from below. The poison trail will explode at some point, so don't stand in it. The other demon will be very passive until he's empowered himself and not disturb you much. He most likely will shoot another poison trail at you, so be careful. Now comes the most important part, fighting those demons. They are harder than they look. The weakness is to stand very close to them. If you stand close enough or behind them, they can't in most cases hit you. Attacks are easy to dodge with your roll. Just attack and that is pretty much how you beat them. So hit the demon from below as good as you can. Running and dodging under his legs all the time. Hit and run. Only 1 or 2 hits, then position yourself anew. After a short time, the second demon will start empowering. He starts glowing red too. Now consider if you can get a few more hits in or not, and then just run away. Simply wait until the empowered state of one of them runs out. That should be the demon from below, because he starts empowered. Now start attacking again and ignore the other demon a bit. Just keep an eye on where he is, which can be hard because the camera doesn't help. I also like not locking in the camera for this fight. And here's the important part. The demons can't walk through each other. Use that to your advantage, but keep in mind that attacks will still go through the demons and hit you. But if you position yourself good enough, you can avoid a lot of hits this way. But don't be afraid to take a hit. Just use the passive demon to block away the other one. After some hits, he should stagger and you can perform a special attack. Try to get 1 or 2 additional hits in before you do the special attack. It also gives you iframes, so if the other demon is close, just go for it. After the special attack, the demon needs to stand up again, which is another good opportunity to hit him if the other demon is not too annoying. Keep an eye on your stamina bar here. Was your damage output good enough, the demon from below should die here and the other one should have just left his empowered status. You can recognize its end when a demon hits the ground with a fire shock wave. In this unempowered state, he is quite easy. Avoid his inflicting toxic attacks, but else just mash your weapon on his head. If he starts to empower again, it's safe to stay close. You can hit him several times while he empowers. In a 1v1, even if empowered, those demons are quite easy. Just stay close or under him and you should be safe. Also use this to heal, should you get hit. If he staggers again, he should be dead or close to it. Then the next phase begins. You now have time to use your buffs and maybe heal up. If you have them equipped, use a red bug pellet. This phase has some fire damage. At the start of phase 2, the demon empowers himself again, but in this phase will not leave this status. This time keep your distance and wait until he explodes, else a shockwave will damage you. After that explosion, you can run close and start hitting. This boss variation, now called the Demon Prince, is also quite weak in close range. To be honest, not much changes here, only a few things. For example, he can leap away and sometimes even knock you down with this. If he does, just run to him. Just fight him like a magnet is always pulling you under him. He has 1 or 2 attacks where he flies up and does AoE damage. Those attacks are dangerous, but can be iframed with a roll, but needs a bit of practice. So if you need to run to him, try to have full HP. If he flies up and you are standing right under him, just roll away a bit. In most cases he will miss you. Then we have his special attack, which seems hard to dodge. First, he creates 2 flying fire orbs that shoot at you. Sounds stupid, but just ignore them and sprint towards the demon. Roll spam a little and some of the ranged fire attacks will miss you. They also don't deal that much damage if you are not getting hit by all of them. Second, in the distance the demon starts spitting fire into the air and creates a giant fire orb. You want to be close combat with him when he does this. Just hit him while he's spitting fire. You can sometimes even stagger him during that. If not, at some point a bright light appears. Now he has charged his special attack, which creates a lot of giant fire orbs that fly in your direction. If you are right under it when this bright light appears, just run away. The fireballs will crash into the ground and not following you, maybe because their homing angle is too big. And this is how you dodge them. After that, get close to him again and proceed as before. With this, you should be able to kill him. For completion's sake, the other form, if you kill the Demon of Pain first, the Demon Prince shoots laser beams instead of those giant fire orbs. To be precise, he shoots 2 times and the 3rd time is an empowered beam, which also creates a shockwave around him that deals damage. You want to be close for the first 2 beams and iframe or avoid being close when he shoots the last time. I think that he also flies more and has different flying attacks in this form, which is harder to deal with a very aggressive playstyle. I heard that some people think this form is easier. For me it was the other way around. Well, that's how you beat the DLC's first boss. Have fun! I have already completed the DLC and really liked it so far. I definitely plan on doing more videos about it. And as always, if you like this video, consider following me on Twitter for updates or do the YouTube things. Thank you for watching and goodbye.